And honestly, I was checking today just before I came. David appointed singers, thousands of people, and was paying their salaries, and all they were doing was 24/7 worship. And the calculation says that David spent today's currency $100 billion to sustain that tent for 33 years. That's David invested $100 billion US. The Tabernacle of David was a simple tent. It wasn't complex. I mean, Moses' tabernacle and Solomon's temple were much more complex. And it existed for about 33, I think, and a half years. And it was a simple tent. And he put the ark within that tent. And in Moses' tabernacle, what happened was only one person was allowed once a year to go within the veil, which was the holiest of all, to stand before the presence of the ark. And it was at the risk of that person's life, because if anything went wrong, you are going to fall down dead. Now, how did David now put the ark and give everybody access to the ark? David got a divine revelation that if a place is saturated with praise and worship, nobody can die in that atmosphere. So he understood the praise and worship of 24/7, having seen what was in heaven, that the actual sacrifice God was looking for was a sacrifice of praise and worship, a particular type of praise and worship to him. And so the one that you are going in, it was just saying that all this blood of bulls, and that's what David was saying in Psalm 40, we'll get there. He said, offering for sin and days thou wouldest not, you have opened my ears. So what we have to understand is that we can't worship the way David worshipped in the tabernacle without revelation. You understand what I'm saying? These are not just repeating choruses that we sing. Are you following me? The people must have revelation from God. So it is not just some casual thing. So David understood that if we saturate this place, and honestly, I was checking today just before I came. David appointed singers, thousands of people, and was paying their salaries, and all they were doing was 24/7 worship. And the calculation says that David spent today's currency $100 billion to sustain that tent for 33 years. That's David invested $100 billion